Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so in today's episode we're going to be talking to all of our companions. And I guess we'll start with Shadowheart, since she gets butthurt otherwise. If we talk to somebody else first. Yeah, we'll start with her.
You strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea?
There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Go to hell. Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Shadowheart in the background trying to mess with her damn thing.
Well, yeah, playing with it. What's funny though is that even if it's not in her inventory, she'll still be over there like playing with it. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but the game always treats it like she has it. That artifact, which is a really important part of the game, as we'll see as the story progresses here. One thing I'm interested in is, will you get your own chance to have those dialogue with her and with Gale if you listened in? Like if you went and talked to Shadowheart, or go talk to Gale right now and see if he has the same
thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're perfectly delightful. I can't talk right now.
Okay.
That's weird.
A Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
What happens if you click on him now?
Please, now's hardly the time.
Maybe because
rude,
I
Gale.
think it's because he's in my party, and so maybe it's treating him like route in the
maybe.
world. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and talk to Lae'zel real quick because she's not in the party, and I'll talk to her first, and then Jynx will talk to her after, and we'll see if she'll be able to get some dialogue with her and if it's the same.
A monster forms inside us, yet you waste time with idle chatter. Chatter already, Tusky. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. Speak.
Okay, so yeah, that's what the issue is. So you cannot talk to a party member or a companion while they're in my party. The party. It treats it as if we were roaming around the world with them.
You're just claiming people and you can't.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They're like, I'm Team Praetorian. I don't have time for you.
Yeah. So you can only talk to them if they're not in our group. And what's weird is that it seems that some of the dialogue treats as if, you had already heard it. Like when we first talked to her, that dialogue did not play for you. And yet you could still ask her the same question.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do this off camera. Allow, whoever hasn't talked to him to run around and talk to everybody so they'll still get the opinion increases and all that. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to the last of our party members, Astarion.
Do you mind? I'm brooding. I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Okay, so that's all he's got to say. So is this a party we want to keep with us? I could see changing Shadowheart out.
Yeah, I was thinking that for like maybe Lae'zel.
Yeah, for Lae'zel. Yeah, I guess we could do that real quick. Since you're kind of a healer and I can also heal. But I hate how your companions get so
Something the matter?
upset when you ask them to stay in camp.
Sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
There's only one companion that I have found who doesn't seem to get a little bit upset when you remove them from your group. But yeah, you can see that now that we removed her, you have to have this item on you at all times. That's how important it is. And so if you remove her from the group, then it will be automatically given to your character. Trying to find it in here. It's up here at the top. So the mysterious artifact, the prism, as it's generally called in the game. So you have to have that on you. And so yeah, it'll still treat it like she has it. I think is weird. She'll be playing around with it, and her story will still progress like she's the one carrying it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get Lae'zel into our group.
It is done.
And she'll also need to level up. Okay, so we still have to level her up to level 2. Also, you can run around with the character in camp. And this like change up their equipment and all that kind of stuff, as well as to like reclass them, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, we want to get her to level 2. So she's a fighter. And they're kind of a boring class, I have found.
A little bit.
But they're also, like, you notice we're not even able to pick anything here. But they might be the most powerful melee fighter. I think they're probably better than barbarians, honestly. You get towards the end of the game, and your fighter can attack like a ridiculous amount of times. Like, if you count that action surge, I don't know, like maybe 8 times or something like that in one turn. It's a lot. Maybe not quite 8 times. It's like maybe 7, something like that. So it's a little bit ridiculous how many attacks they can do. And so you can just deal out stupid amounts of damage. Oh, what is Astarion coming over here for? Oh, he's coming to listen to your song. I didn't know your companions also would.
I didn't either.
Only Astarion, though. Although Lysel's over there dancing, acting like nobody sees it.
Gale is unfazed.
He doesn't care at all. Maybe he just doesn't like this particular song.
Maybe. I can try another one.
Oh, Astarion over here rocking out, though. Look at him. Nodding away. Nope, just Astarion. He's the only one who really likes it.
He's
even tossing you money. Alright, so that was interesting. I didn't know the companions reacted. Jynx got herself on gold. I don't know where Astarion got that money from.
Yeah, he got it from you.
He probably took it out of my pocket. Oh yeah, you can use that to make money. It doesn't make you a lot. I find it more useful as like a distraction because you can, distract all the people around.
Oh yeah, we'll have to use that.
So you could distract while, maybe I go into an area we're not supposed to or something like that. So let's go to bed so we can get back into the gameplay here. And so you can do the auto select, or you can actually select your food here, as I generally do.
I do too. I don't know why.
I like to it's ridiculous, but
I want a varied diet for my party.
I want some mixed coffee here.
Maybe
Although, unfortunately, it doesn't show you. Do we have it off right now? We have it off, that's why. Maybe we'll eat some frites and some cheese here. We're going to sprinkle the cheese on top.
That sounds good.
It's going to be tasty. Melt it over the fire. And say your party all rests around the fire like that, your active party. Some people find strange how they don't sleep like where their tents are.
Yeah.
And then they walk back to it in the morning. It's a little weird.
Well, I mean, you want to sleep near the fire.
Yeah, but like they have their little tent area with their beds inside, and they would be over there sleeping if they weren't part of the active party.
True.
Like Astarion didn't come over here and sleep next to us.
You got to be part of the cool club to sleep next to the fire.
So here's that cloak that we have equipped. So the red lizard cloak, what is it, the red prince from Divinity?
I didn't even equip mine.
It automatically equips if you have an open slot.
Oh.
So if it's in your inventory, it'll automatically equip it.
Kinda
it doesn't really
makes
fit
me
with your
put
clothes.
The Drake dye on there just to see what it looks like.
I think you should, because like I'm wearing a black and red outfit, so the red cape works fine. But for you,
yeah, like
I think I put mine in my inventory. If you want me to just send you one,
I've got it here.
Yeah, try it out. See how it looks, and we can also show the dyeing mechanic, which I play around with entirely way too much.
Yeah. I just save it and then dye a bunch of crap.
Yeah, to see which one I like the best.
It's the blankety looking thing.
Yeah. Cape of the Red Prince. And so we'll see what this looks like. Some things can't be dyed a certain color, and it seems that's the case with this.
It looks the same.
Yeah.
No, because you can dye it.
No. I'm saying sometimes the dyes don't do what you expect them to do, or they don't dye it at all.
Oh yeah, because I got a lilac dye that is bright orange.
That's
not lilac.
Yeah, every once in a while, it's with certain items it just doesn't work the way you'd expect. But you can see it did change it.
Yeah,
like
black.
The top of the cape is black, which is actually cooler.
And it's more like goldish.
But what's going on with the bottom of yours? Did that happen
broken.
with the dye? Or did it always look like that?
It's broken. I'm just going to take it off because...
Maybe it's just with your character because you're so tiny.
Yeah, I'm just going to be like dragging on the ground. It's going to be super nasty. That and how am I going to sneak when I'm wearing a blanket?
Let's go ahead and try it out for ourselves. I want to see if that's what broke it or if... Hold up, let's get the rest of it sent back to camp because we won't carry it. So let's try this out. Because I actually like the way it looked better with it, even if it wasn't...
It does look nicer.
So let's combine this with our blanket. Yeah, just the gold's a little bit brighter. Yeah, mine's not broken.
My fringe was on the ground. So.
I think it's because you're a gnome and you're so tiny, honestly. Yeah, the black fits better, though. Yeah, I like this. Nice. And we look more paladin-y. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of camp. I feel like we spent enough of the video in camp. Alright, so Jynx is joining us now. And we've already looted this place. So let's go ahead and continue through this door. Try and get this chapel done in today's video. We do need to select Gale. Remember, every time you do the long rest, any of these type of abilities, you want to go ahead and enact right away. And for Gale, I feel like the mage armor is pretty useful for pretty much almost the entire game. And so we'll be activating that. And Jynx doesn't travel with us.
Yeah, I was
It's like
just
she's not-
waiting. I was like, oh, wait, I gotta go click on it myself.
Okay, so the door we need to go through is this one right here. There's many ways through that door. So some people have thought you couldn't break it open. You can break it open, but it's a medium toughness. So that means, let me see how we look at this. It only deals damage if it's 22 damage or more.
Oh.
So you got to be able to do a lot of damage in order to break through this door. It also has all these resistances, but it has certain resistances where it's weakened against it. So slashing, fire, and force, you'll do double the damage. So really,
nice.
To get the 22 in order to damage it, you just need to do 11 damage. And so we probably could bash the door open. You can also lockpick it, or you can go into this room over here and get the key, which is what we're gonna do. But first, let's loot all these chests here. Get all the goodies out of them, and then we'll go in there. And we'll take the glass chalice, but we'll leave the plates. Although maybe Jynx wants to go in there and get it. All right, so this place is super trapped over here.
Whoa, you guys almost walked over.
You can walk over these.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, these are vents.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not a trap where you would step on it and then it kicks it up. Instead, if you set the traps off, then fire is going to come shooting out of here.
Oh, I see.
So whatever you do, Jynx, don't open the sarcophagus, please.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it yet. So those gargoyles there that we see, I don't know why they keep turning the tooltips off. I guess because they're
automatically goes.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I find kind of annoying.
Yeah, you gotta keep turning it back on. I guess because it blocks. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather just have it on all the time, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe we can pick this up and sell it. Alright, so I assume Jynx got all this looted already.
No. You told me not to touch things.
You can loot. Just don't loot the sarcophagus in the middle.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
Just the middle area. Don't loot that.
I'm just lighting the candle.
Because it's trapped.
Because I'm scared of the dark.
So the soul coin here, this is pretty useful.
I'll get these wooden crates over here.
So pick that up. I don't know if anybody's using shields right now. We'll pick that up as well. Oh, that's right. We said we were going to have Lizelle using a shield.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
So she's right now set up to use the two-handed weapons. Remember we said because I'm using two-handed weapons?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That having her use a sword and shield would work. Because otherwise you get too many characters that are having two-handed weapons. Because the barbarian character you get later on also uses two-handed weapons. So now you got 3 characters using two-handed weapons.
They're so powerful, though.
They are, but the shields are pretty good too, Jynx.
True.
There's some solid shields in this game. So I think we're going to switch Lizelle up to do that. But, let me just see here. She has a skill right now that makes her better with the two-handed weapons. So eventually we're going to want to reclass her, change her up. So let's go to Lizelle here. Yeah, she does have the shield already. So let me just see if this shield I picked up is any better than what she's currently rocking. No, but it looks better.
Yeah.
So let's remove this from
Does
hers.
look nicer.
Yeah. So she'll use that one. So yeah, just to have her doing something a little bit different here, we'll have her do the sword and shield. Though honestly, it is probably best to have Lizelle as your two-handed person.
I'm gonna touch it.
Don't touch it yet, Jynx. Don't do it. So Jynx covered this up here. I don't know if that's quite enough.
Probably not.
Oops. I need to select it. We'll just make sure because it does need to be right on it. might not... There we go. Let's just fix it a little bit. Make sure that it's covering the whole thing. That might be a little better. I don't know.
Looks the same.
Hopefully it blocks the fire from coming out of there. Alright, so Jynx, you're over there alone.
Touch it.
Now you can touch it.
Okay.
Not the black.
I'm trying not to touch the black.
You know, you can use the directional pad to select things.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, don't leave yet. You haven't looted it.
I'm gonna leave.
Get the stuff in there. So we need the key and that blade. And now Jynx is in that turn-based mode. It automatically put her in there. Luckily, the game does that in sections like this. And now she needs to get as far away from this place as she can.
I can't do it.
How much farther can I go?
And you should be far enough away. You can probably just end the turn-based mode. I'm trying to turn the turn-based mode off.
Well, it looked cool, didn't I?
It does look cool. So yeah, that's why you don't want to be in there when you set that trap off. We don't have any trap disarm kits, so we couldn't disarm it. There's a button on the wall to turn it off, but we gotta go in there to do that. So, and it only works once you've set it off. So that gives us the key to this location. And the one thing we need to do is turn all these braziers on. So it's lighted up over here.
Oh, light them?
Yeah, light them all up. Anyone you see, light it up. Also, let's equip... We're going to take all the items that these scribes have as well. Because these guys are going to get back up here, guys. So a little spoiler. Now we're going to actually prepare for it this time. I don't think I did that in my PC series. I just kind of... I had talked about it, wondering if there's anything we could do to make this a little bit easier of a fight. So, like, for example, you might want to throw them all into one pile somewhere so they all get up in the same place. So maybe throw them down here, and then you don't even got to worry about turning the lights on.
Throw the guys?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did that start the combat with them now? It started the combat now.
Oh, no.
All right, so we weren't ready for that yet.
How did that happen?
Because I threw him and it did damage to him.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
I was about to say, all I did was try to pick him up, but I was too weak.
So normally they just get up on their own when you come over here and you hit that switch. So we would have had to fight them anyways. But I was trying to get them into like one pile, and then we could have done like an area effect attack on them.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't my fault.
Well, I mean, it's fine because we got the lights turned on everywhere. Yeah, like they're all lighted up. And we're in a better position than we would be. Normally, they spawn up here. You know, I guess there's still a couple up here. And so they have the high ground on you. Because you're
over there in that corner.
Yeah, you're in the corner. So they can do the area effects and the silencing. Because they have silence spells. And you're down low, so you have that penalty. So this is not the worst way for us to start this fight, honestly. It could be worse. And our characters are in nice dark areas as well. Or at least these ones are.
I'm not.
Jynx
I'm all
is
up in his grill.
in our lonesome over there. So let's go ahead and have Gale come over here. And let's see if he's got... Don't really have a lot of area effect spells just yet, guys. So kind of limited in that regard. And you know what? I'm not entirely sure. Let me just take a look here at what their resistances are. Alright, so they take more damage from bludgeoning, and they're resistant to poison. Okay. Just wanted to confirm that the ice would not be a problem here. We could also grease them down. That'd be an option too, though. I don't know if anybody has a fire spell. Do you have fire spells, Jynx?
No.
Yeah, if we did that, we wouldn't actually be able to attack him because that would take his action. So they'd probably just run. Maybe it'd make him slip. It does slow him down as well. I think it might just be better to attack. Well, this isn't going to hit more than one enemy. I see. Okay. So yeah, that's not really going to be an option then. Yeah, maybe we'll grease them. Let me see how big the grease area is. See if it'll affect both of these enemies over here. Yeah, it would. We can grease them both up. Why not? Let's grease them. So one of them slipped. The other one was saved. But if we can set that grease on fire, I don't know if anybody has any flame bombs or anything like that.
No, I don't think we have anything cool like that yet.
We ain't got crap, guys. Alright, so Jynx is taking care of that one. We're going to put him in the dark over here. And so he only has one spell slot now since we used that grease. Let's go and end his turn. And then Lizelle, I guess we'll have her take care of one of these guys over here. I don't know if we gave her a bow yet.
I think everyone has a bow.
Yeah, she's got a bow. Alright, so we're going to have to jump over there. I don't even know if this is going to be enough. Yeah, she can jump over there and smack him. But yeah, what we needed to do was like take their... Oh, nope, she doesn't have enough movement. Is like take all their weapons from them. So at the very least they wouldn't have those. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to use... I guess we can go here. So we'll have to use the bow because she's not gonna be able to hit him. So we'll do the range attack.
He looks lost and confused.
Well, he did just wake up after how many hundreds of years of sleep, and she missed him, of course.
Well, he's sitting in the shadows.
Well, at least he missed as well. We're trying to keep our characters in the dark so they'll be less likely to be hit.
Well, that guy's late to wake up.
Well, no, he slipped on the grease. And so now,
he was just taking a nap.
Between having to get up, which takes some of your movement, and then having to move around the grease, it took his entire turn. And so that was pretty helpful. Alright, so we're going to do some smiting here, because that's what we do. So it'd be best to do the divine smite. And so let me see if I can't get this guy here. Can we not get... let me see, let's get a little bit... Oh, we can't move very far.
No.
I wonder what happened to all my movement points.
I don't know.
I guess I can see if I can jump to him. See if we can jump over there. I hate how there's initial pause on the actions here on the controller.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Nope, can't jump over there either. Not enough movement. So we barely have any movement, unfortunately. Does my guy have a bow? I don't know if I ever equipped him with one.
Should.
Okay, yeah, we got ranged attack here. Alright, so is there any attacks we can do? Let me just take a look. First, I want to see if we have any fire. We do not. Okay, so no fire, guys. Unfortunately.
What was the fiery looking scroll?
That's the burning hands. That was a pretty close one. So I won't be able to do that. I want to set that grease on fire is my goal here. Alright, so we're just going to have to attack with the bow, guys, because we just can't get close enough. I don't really want to get in the light here, so we'll try and stay in the dark. And then see if we can't attack him from here with our ranged attack.
If you can, like, get it to go around the corner there.
So it only did the 3 damage, unfortunately. So yeah, it took a little bit of his movement to get out of that grease, but he's out, which means we will not be able to do the fire attack to hit both of them, unfortunately. We still use it on the other guy, though.
Ouch.
Jynx is getting mucked up over here.
Dang. Keeping us frosty.
Alright, so now let's use the fire on this guy. He's kind of the main threat for most of our characters. He's got the most health. And so we'll want to cast the firebolt. I don't think we'll actually be able to hit him with this. We're just going to hit the grease. Yeah. So let's fire the grease.
Nice.
It didn't do a lot of damage on him, though. It only did the 1.
It hurt his feelings, though.
But he will have to move through the fire. I'll keep him on fire for a little while. I'm going to try and move behind this pillar. Hide. So nobody can hit him. Alright, so Lizelle needs to get over here. And unfortunately, she might not be able to because she's been slowed down. Do that ice. Yeah, we can't even jump over there. Wow, they're really limiting me here, aren't they? Because, yeah, her main damage she's going to be doing is with this... Damn, yeah, we're just going to have to run over there.
Damn, reduced movement.
Well, Jynx got a kill. Yeah, her main damage is with the melee weapon, so... Alright, so 75% chance of hitting him. Just seeing which one we have the best chance of killing. We should probably just shoot this guy here. Almost dead. He's got 1 health, unfortunately. So that'll give him another turn. So they're just frosting everybody up. But yeah, that fire did another 2 damage there. I don't know if it was worth just not attacking him directly, though. He is still on fire, so that'll do another bit of damage to him next turn. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys smited. If we hit.
Yeah, hope so.
Nope, we missed.
No.
Damn. Unfortunately, Praetorian does seem to miss quite often.
Oh, he's so slow.
So we could do the Divine Favor next turn. There's also the Inquisitor's Might here, which is a bonus action. So we should have done all that beforehand. This will let us gain an advantage, the Divine Sense. So probably should use that as well. I should have used all of these before we attacked. Too late now. So we'll just have to end our turn. Doesn't help not really knowing the Paladin class very well. Hey,
oh, good.
Got some luck there. He is off in the dark, though. We're going to have difficulty seeing him.
Shadow critter.
Alright, so we'll just continue using our cantrips here because it doesn't have anything else I think it's worth doing right now. So we'll use the Firebolt. And just get this guy killed.
Yeah, he should be.
Nope.
Oh.
85% chance we missed. Wow, man. We were having such bad luck.
Yeah.
Because of the Let's Play. Alright, so yeah, nothing else for him to do right now. Let's go end our turn. And let's see. Yeah, we're not going to kill him. Yeah, I feel like we got to kill this guy here. Alright, so he's dead. And now we're going to go chasing after this guy.
My path be true.
And at least that should give him a disadvantage with us being so close. Though unfortunately we can't change to our melee weapon, which we talked about. So Jynx is taking her turn still.
Does anyone need bardic inspiration?
I think we're too far away from you.
Yeah.
I don't think you better do it.
Side.
Yeah. I mean, you could check to see if you had the range, but... Alright, so this time, let's actually use some of our abilities beforehand. So our Divine Sense would make a lot of sense. So let's do that. And then we'll want to do... We'll try the Smite again. Let's see if we can hit him with that advantage now.
Yeah.
And he still missed.
God.
Wow. 80% chance. The bad luck here is crazy.
Oh, that's a let's play for
Yep.
you.
Yep. That's generally what we experience. This guy keeps getting further and further away. We're both in the dark now, so we're both going to be having trouble hitting each other. Alright, well let's, I guess we can help Jynx out over here in her little duel that she's having.
Having a shootout.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll cast this Firebolt over at him. Alright, he's dead. Hey, we got a good roll.
Stole my kill. Where's the other guys?
So there's one up here that Mizell is fighting. And then there's the one that Praetorian's fighting that he can't seem to hit no matter what he does. Alright, so let's see what move she's got. Let's do the rush attack on him. Alright, so we hit him, put him off balance as well. And maybe we'll do the Humble Strike as well, since that's a bonus action.
Too dang far.
There we go, he's dead. Alright, so Mizell took care of him. And so it's just the last guy left the fighter, and he missed.
Nice, at least.
Praetorian's got some dodge moves there. What's nice though is that the Divine Smite, you don't actually take your slot out unless you hit him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I can keep doing it, and it didn't use the spell slot until I hit him. And look at how much damage we did.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it took me 3 turns to hit him, but I mean, when we did, we did a lot of damage.
No, though.
Only the Divine Smite is like that.
I
though.
wish they were all like that.
There's a few other things like that, but not much. And we missed with the Humble Strike. unfortunately. Alright, so we should hopefully be able to finish this up here. With this firebolt. Unless Jynx tries to take the kill.
Oh, I was gonna.
Alright, so it looks like a lot of those kills were gotten by Gale.
Good job, Gale.
We've got a scimitar. Do you need this at all?
No.
Okay, we'll just add it to our Warrison. So yeah, that did not work out the way I intended. Chucking them and doing any damage to them. I've tried, you know what's weird is that I've tried to smack them before. To like, I thought maybe I'd be able to destroy their bodies, their corpses. And it didn't do any damage to them. And so I'm really surprised that chucking them, woke them up. They don't like to be thrown, apparently.
Maybe it's because I touched one.
So I didn't want to show this, guys. So this is the way that one exit, the one we were talking about last episode.
Okay. I
If
never even came over here.
If you're able to succeed at the lockpick, then that's how you get out there, or how you get in. And it'll just bring you into here, so basically you skip the rest of the place. And you can always go back through them or whatever. Did we loot everybody?
Yeah.
We should probably do a short rest. Get our health back.
Oh, that feels good.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't loot this guy yet. He had 4 gold on him.
4 gold.
And there's a chest over here too. Oh, the chest. Jynx got the chest.
I got the chest.
Of course she got the chest. She's always after treasures. Alright, so I'm trying to think who would be the best of our 2 characters to mess with this book here. Do you have any proficiency with like religion or arcana?
No.
And we could have like Gale do it, but I really don't like using companions for anything. I always like doing it myself, even if I suck at it.
It's like, I don't know much about the world.
This guy is a paladin, so maybe he has better luck than the bard would. So I guess I'll interact with the book. We'll see what we can find here, guys.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding. As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? The longer you stare at the dark and decimated words, the more your head aches. There is no meaning to be found here.
Okay.
You're like King Shark over there. Me, so smart.
So yeah, we did have a unique interaction being a paladin, so having the paladin do it, I suppose, was the best character for the job, other than maybe Gale. But we still fell to that roll. We've been doing horrible at rolls here. I mean, Jynx could try it. You might have better rolls than I did. And might have different options.
I don't know.
Oh, nope. That was the only chance we got.
Okay, I'm just going to take it with me.
But yeah,
it's worth 14
I think it's funny
gold.
that we were able to just smash it open, though.
Yeah. Oh, there's a soul coin and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Yeah, pick that up.
I always like to carry a lucky skull in my pocket. It's not actually lucky.
Don't you have like 5 lucky skulls in
I
your
mean, I
pocket right now?
do.
Look at that. Jurgle, the scribe of the dead. This chapel must be ancient.
But yeah, I think it's funny that we had to smash the book open. This is the only time my scroll, or my only time my roll actually succeeded. And yet when we were fighting Astarion, none of my strength rolls would succeed.
Yeah. But you can find a book.
Yeah, I can fight books apparently. But yeah, we've been having just terrible luck with the rolls in this, because this is the Let's Play. It was the same thing when I did the PC series. It just is 10 times worse than it would be if you weren't recording.
Hide one sarcophagus.
Alright, so let's get all this stuff looted. This here is what you really want. And we'll send this to Jynx because she loves making people laugh.
I love jokes.
So that's first. She doesn't have any spell slots remaining. Is there anything else in here? No. Alright, so what we need to do is go ahead and get that item equipped. And it doesn't look like equipped automatically. So where is it?
The blue.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright, so yeah, we'll equip that, and that allows us to cast the Speak with Dead spell. Super useful, guys. That is so helpful. And so you can cast it as many times as you want. Unlike if you had the spell or a scroll, and you'd be a bit more limited on how many times you can use it. Alright, so there'll be another cutscene here as we interact with this richly adorned sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Alright, so that is Withers. So he'll go to our camp eventually. He'll kind of just patrol around this area for a little while. Eventually he'll go to our camp. And Withers is an incredibly important character. I did a whole video about how to find him to make sure that people got him. Because in the early access version, you could just completely miss him and then you didn't have access to him. However, they have changed that since the early access version. If you don't get him by a certain level or certain, maybe when you get to a certain area, I'm not entirely sure what the threshold is. But they'll just have him show up in your camp, which confuses a lot of players and has resulted in a lot of people looking that video up trying to figure out who the hell this Withers guy is that just shows up at their camp.
Does Withers like music?
I'm gonna play some. Let's see if he'll start dancing.
He's not impressed.
He doesn't care at all. You'd think waking up to a tune would be a nice...
He's got somewhere to be. He's looking for something.
Okay, so, yeah, he's a really important character.
He said, I need paper.
If you don't get him, he'll just appear in your camp. We're going to use the quick exit to get out of here. What do you do? Do you just walk all the way through the chapel to get out?
Yeah, I do. I do everything the hardest way possible. I'm learning so much in this Let's Play.
Let's pick up this here. So yeah, the Let's Play is helpful for Jynx as well.
I'm like, oh, that's a lot easier way of doing it.
Could have watched my PC series, Jynx.
I mean, I could have. Sure. Spoilers.
We still don't have a damn shovel. Okay. We gotta find one. Because there's all kinds of... I had a shovel in my PC series. I had a shovel by this point, too.
I didn't get one till much later.
Yeah, we must have just missed the shovel. I think it's on the road somewhere.
Yeah, there's one sticking in the dirt somewhere.
Yeah, because there's another one here for us. So we gotta come back here and loot all this. Because, yeah, I want all these goodies. Yeah, I feel like it's somewhere up along the road here. I'm really thrown off, honestly, though, with this view. I've been thrown off the whole time we've been playing here. The view's just got me feeling like an entirely different game, honestly.
Yeah, a little bit.
With this close-up view, everything even doesn't even look familiar. I've been through this section like 4 or 5 times now. Yeah, like 5 times I've gone through this. This is the 6th time I've gone through all this. And yet it looks completely different because of the different view here. So I'm going back over here because Jynx actually found something in her playthrough.
Yeah, there was treasure.
Yeah, there's some treasure over here.
I tripped.
Yeah, I got stuck on all this. We're little. We're tiny peoples, guys.
Grief.
Yeah, I couldn't get over that either.
Like, it's too high.
Mm-hmm.
I can't step over that.
You could also talk to the pig that's over here. We didn't do that when we were in this area.
Talk to the pig.
Yeah, go talk to the piggy, Jynx. Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually cast it, huh? I love you rocking out.
Here,
Talk to
piggy,
animals.
pig.
I think that will stick with you for the whole day, though.
Yeah, I think it does.
Away! Away! You're all the same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears, but not me!
Poor piggy.
So yeah, a little unique interaction there. So yeah, it's right over here.
Yeah, treasure.
We gotta jump.
Yeah.
Let's not take damage on that jump. Yeah, Jynx found this treasure. I didn't even see this here. I didn't even bother to look.
Well, I was looking over there in the Let's Play, and then I went over here in my game. You gotta move the rock.
Oh. Come on. Alright, so let's just move it.
Yeah, you don't have to move it too far.
I'm just trying to find anywhere to throw it. And see what we find here. So we got Harper's Note. We'll look at that in a minute. Also a map. Let's take all the treasures first.
Treasure.
We got potions of speed. As we saw in the first episode, those are incredibly helpful.
We got methamphetamines.
So let's go ahead and read this. Okay. Something about Moonrise Towers there. We'll see a lot more about that. And Harper's Notebook over here.
Reports of sacrilegious activities.
Okay, so yeah, some treasure we found over here. Didn't really need to go all the way over here for it.
But treasure.
But treasure, guys. You know, Jynx loves treasure, so we got to get as much as we possibly can.
I'm like a hound for treasure.
I was also hoping that we would find the shovel.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was thinking it was somewhere around these paths or something.
Like it's got to be somewhere here.
Yeah, because it's very early on. There's a shovel somewhere near here.
We'll have to find it.
Yeah, I might have to like run around this area
because you
off
passed up
camera.
on too much treasure.
Yeah, and then you don't want to have to come back for all this. Here's something that we want. We found another void bulb. So I'm just kind of missing stuff. I think the main reason why I've been missing stuff is because of the zoomed in view.
True.
And then also I haven't been doing the R3 enough to like get everything identified for you.
Mm-hmm. Once again, I wish that was a toggle.
Yeah, I feel that way when playing on PC too, because it feels like you got to hold shift down all the time everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a little bit more annoying on the console with the R3 holding that down.
Well, that not to mention that is going to wear your stick down.
Yeah, constantly pressing the R3 and holding it as you run around. Okay, so yeah, we finished up the chapel, guys. We got Withers. The reason why Withers is so important is he does his 3 main functions for you. First of all, if you have a party member who is dead, he will bring them back. So normally you'd have to bring use one of your scrolls to do that. But he can bring them back for a fee. Everything costs money with Withers. He doesn't do anything for free.
He washes our underwear for free for some reason.
He does that, yeah. But yeah, for a fee, he'll bring back any dead companions. So that's pretty helpful. Then also, he's the one that you'll do any reclassing through. So he'll essentially set you back at level 1, whichever character you select him with. And that also costs money. I think it's 100 gold, which is a lot here in the early game, but later it's nothing. And so yeah, he'll set you back at level 1, let you pick a new class, and then you go back through all the levels to reclass. And then the last thing he does is he has the hirelings. And so you can get special companions that don't really have the story and all the dialogue, but they're just extra companions, which you have 12 of them, 1 for each class. And so I have not used the hirelings at all. I just prefer to use the regular companions here. But that is also an option. Like, for instance, let's say you kill all your companions or something, or don't recruit them, or yeah, they leave you. Then it does let you have characters who really don't care so much about what you're doing. They don't have...
We're just here for the coin.
Yeah, they don't have approval ratings and all that kind of stuff. All right, so in the next episode, we'll be picking up with this. There's this battle over here. And so that's the first thing that we'll do in episode 5. And then this is also a settlement over here. There's a settlement just beyond this area. And so we'll be able to like sell our stuff and do some shopping and
maybe steal a shovel.
Talk to a bunch of people. And I kind of expect that Jynx will be stealing a lot. We're gonna have to keep our eyes on her.
No,
she's gonna be stealing everything in this settlement.
Because you said everyone looks out for everyone, and it's hard to steal.
It can be. You got to be very sneaky. You can't be caught by any single individual. And also, stealing apparently makes noise as well. And so you got to keep that into consideration, that they can hear you stealing.
Mm.
But generally, as long as you're outside of everybody's view when you're in the sneak, you can steal their stuff. It's attacking people that is difficult. That I find, trying to like attack somebody and kill them without anybody knowing. That can be more difficult. But stealing isn't too bad. There's lots of way to be a thief in this game. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.